Good morning and welcome to our morning kickstart. It's March 3rd on Wednesday, and the year is just flying by. I'm Jay Walther.
Tamara K. Anderson.
And I'm Brad Neufeld.
Hey, and we've got our special quote today, a positive quote. We've got our resilience tip, and we got a fun fact to start your day with. So let's continue our Jim Rohn week. Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend. So make sure you spend each day.
I tell you, these hard-hitting quotes that you bring that just cut you to the core, cuts me anyway. It's like, okay, I get it. Thanks. Are you trying to guilt me, Jay, or inspire me?
What I'm trying to say is be present. And my dogs are barking up a storm.
That's okay. They can join the podcast this morning.
Okay.
But can I just go back to his quote really quick? Because I think so many times our lives get so busy that we feel like they're being dictated by all these outside factors. And we forget that we can control those factors a lot of the times and set boundaries and say, no, I don't want to do that anymore. It's taking too much time. It's too expensive, as Jim Rohn said. And so you can control how your days go by learning to decide, is this what I want to do with my day and my time?
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Well, as far as our tip for the day goes, it's all about taking risks. And I know that's a four-letter word for a lot of people. They don't like to take those. However, here's just a fact of life. One of my friends who's a motivational speaker, Mr. Marshall Silver, he used to say, no risks, no goodies. So anyway, and I've heard it said in many different ways. However, this is something I've learned too, because sometimes we can just put ourselves out there and doing things that aren't productive. Yes, we're taking risks, but unless it's productive, I say, let's take a step back, and I say winners take sensible risks. And also, as you know, I've worked with at-risk teenagers for 30 plus years. And that was one thing that I would teach the kids is I originally said winners take risks, but then they were doing crazy things like jumping off the roofs of their houses and scaling out of three-story buildings. And I'm like, when a mother calls you and says, my son broke his leg because of you, it kind of makes you go, oh, I've got to change my wording a little bit. And so I say sensible risks. And let me explain what that is. All of us love sports. Well, not all of us, but many people love sports. Let's use a sports analogy. Every athlete that gets out on the field or on the floor, they take a risk every night. They take a risk that they could be permanent. They could have a severe injury and ruin their career. But yet, if they never put themselves out there and do what it takes to be part of that, to do the exercising, to do the working out, to build their strength to the point where they can perform at that high level, then they would never be able to do it. I know if I got out there on the basketball court, I'd be at halfway, just going like 2 feet in either direction. Oh well, they're going. Well, anyway, never mind. But understand that. So you got to do the preparation first before you take the risk. And also, I like to say this here, a basketball analogy. If every athlete or every person that was in the NBA, if they were to just give up and quit every time they missed a free throw because it was so embarrassing, because they let their team down, their city down, all their fans and everything, how many NBA players would be out there right now? I'll help you with that. Zero. But they know that they've got to get up there and take that risk. If they make that shot, guess what? They got a great feeling. I supported my team. Everybody's happy with me, but they've also got to be prepared for that time when they miss. And that's okay. So be a little bit aware of that and understand if things are just kind of going along in your life and nothing's changing, that's because you're in a pattern that's creating the same things every day. You got to take a risk, do something different than what you're doing. It doesn't have to be big. I challenged a guy one time to get up 5 minutes earlier every morning, and it changed his whole life. It's a long story, but it was just incredible how it did that. But just do something different than what you're doing, and your pattern will change.
I love that. All right, today's fun fact. Today, March 3rd, is National I Want You to Be Happy today. So it gives us the opportunity to brighten someone's day today through a simple act of kindness. It's very interesting that numerous studies have shown that one key factor in finding and maintaining our own happiness is to do something to make others happy. So, in fact, one study revealed psychological effects when subjects donated to a charity. It's known as the helper's high, with the brain releasing feelings of happiness as a reward, prompting people to do even more kind acts. So today on I Want You to Be Happy Day, I invite you to do something kind for someone else. And as a bonus, your own happiness will increase.
Wow. Okay, I'm taking it on today.
All right, you do it.
I'm going to get back with you tomorrow and let you know the result.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, well, I guess that's it for today. So I'll start my happy day off with saying thank you for listening to us every morning and listening to the Resilience Talk Network throughout the day. We have 24 hours of great content for you guys to listen to. We are on YouTube. We'd love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, help you find the content that you need to make your day better. And listen to us regularly on the internet. We'd love to hear you. That's at resiliencetalknetwork.com. You can find us on YouTube at Resilience Talk. So join us and make your day better. And thanks for listening again this morning.